Another day, another English lesson. Frequent mistakes. Imply versus infer. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to look at two very important words in English, imply and infer. These words show two parts of communication. Imply is something that a speaker or writer does, communicating meaning, a hint or message, that is not direct. Infer is something that a listener does, understanding meaning that is not direct. Imply means giving a hint. When you imply, you suggest something without saying it directly. Examples. When she said, "That's an interesting haircut," she implied she didn't like it. His text, "Wow, you're actually on time today," implied I have been late a lot. Infer means understanding a hint. When you infer, you guess the meaning behind words or actions. Examples. When he sighed and looked away, I inferred he was upset. The email said, "Let's discuss in person," so we inferred it was bad news. Final tip. Imply means giving a hint, speaker. Infer means finding the meaning, listener. Now, watch and complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb imply or infer. One. The politician implied he would resign by saying, "I need to spend more time with my family." 2. Because he kept looking at his watch, she inferred he wanted to leave. 3. His comment, "Interesting choice," implied he disliked my decision. 4. Based on the muddy footprints, detectives inferred someone had entered through the window. 5. She implied the work was late by saying, "I expected this yesterday." 6. From the empty room, she inferred the meeting had been canceled. 7. The manual implies the tool is dangerous with its warning. Never use without safety goggles. 8. We inferred the food was too spicy from how quickly he drank his water. 9. Because the boss hung a sign on her office door, we inferred she was having an important meeting. Thank you for watching this worldwide ELT language learning video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more lessons.